And it says I'm live, so we'll see how this goes. If anybody's going to pop in here, we will see. Stevie, did you get notified, Stevie? Slash, did you get notified? What's up, guys? How are you guys doing? We will see how this goes. Good old outdoors. How you doing? Theory got notified. Okay. How you guys doing? James, how are you? Kelsey, how are you doing? Dale, how are you? I'm glad everybody got notified. That makes me happy. I know people got notified. So, how is everybody today? Good. And how are you? Not bad. My back is doing pretty good today. I got my new chair right there. So, Matt, how are you? This is good. I'm glad to see everybody here. Doing good. Everybody's doing good. That's great. There's a nice day here today. It was roughly 38 to 40 degrees, so I'm not going to complain. It's going to be cold tomorrow, though, they said. So I fed a bunch of snakes today. It's always a good thing when the snakes are eating. I'm hoping to I had one snake that wouldn't eat, but she may be gravid. I got a few others that eat, but they eat all the way up until they drop eggs. So working on your music. What do you write? Are you writing music, Stevie, or are you playing guitar or what? Well, that's great that you got 2 molts. And it's nice to see that it's 70 there. Kelsey, how is David doing? Is he home yet, or is he still out at work? Oh, you're writing music. Very good. You're writing like songs, or are you writing just music itself, like notes type of music? Or are you writing lyrics? That's great. Good old outdoors. David is good. He is home watching video on his phone. He's always watching videos on his phone, isn't he, Kelsey? Well, tell David I said hello. Lyrics. Okay. That's good, TJ. I mean, Stevie. Are you going to tell us, Stevie, when you're done, you're going to let us read it? TJ, how are you doing, sir? Yeah, always he says that. What did he think of that picture I sent you of the store that with the gun sales, and they had that little plaque in the front? What do you think of that? He laughed. Good one. Yeah, what's good? George, how are you doing, George? Yeah, I thought he would think that was funny. So, David Theory, how are you doing tonight? Okay, I understand that, Stevie. I do. You gotta be like, you just gotta get to the point to where you don't care what other people say or anything like that. Yeah, good old outdoors. You have it's nice talking to you, buddy. Why are you not so hot up, David Theory? Tell me, what's going on? Uh, Good night, good old outdoors. Thank you for stopping in, buddy. Okay, Stevie. Yeah. That's Becky. She loves to cook. That's what she does. Kelsey, I told Becky today I've been eating that blue cheese on the salads that I eat every day, and I told her it has to be that blue cheese from now on. We can't buy any of that other stuff because that stuff's good stuff. Sarah Tyndall, how are you? Watched your guys' video today of the LP breeding, and I hope it works next time. It looks like he had fun though when it was getting out, running around. It is the absolute best blue cheese dressing ever. What you think of Becky's thing she sent you today about the keg of ranch dressing? Oh yeah, that's hate it when your cars break down, man. It's the absolute worst. That would be amazing. Yeah, I was laughing when I saw that. She shared it to me. So, how was everybody's day today? You should do videos on it. Aqua Balls, you'd probably get a lot of views. Slow as molasses, huh? Did you make any more of your glass tarantulas and stuff? Ranch is good on everything. I have to agree with you. Ranch is good on everything. You'll eat your fingers. Is that because the flavor will be on your fingers, man? You had a very busy day today, huh, Sarah? Well, tell Edward and Mikey we said hi. Having a time. Yeah, see, life gets in the way. Well, at least that's good. At least you're not going to sit there and drive yourself crazy afterwards. Yeah, Jeff, blue cheese is the best because I know each one of the little squares that are on there. I don't know what they are. I'm sure it's a great big 100% sign or something. Jeez. Edward didn't sound so good in the video. Did he have a cold or something? He sounded like he had a cold or something. Oh, David, I have to agree. Blue cheese is probably one of the better things in life. I love blue cheese. You would love it, TJ. Blue cheese is very good. You can buy blue cheese in a block. You can buy crumbles. You can buy all kinds of stuff. Blue cheese on burgers are great. It's all good stuff there, Jeff, that you mentioned. See, you eat the ginger cookies, top it off with some dot pretzels, and then you wash it all down with some Stoli, right? Dot pretzels are the bomb. Yes, I do too, Dale. Absolutely. I don't know. I've never heard of blue cheese combos, but I bet you they were good. Well, maybe I do. What about a banjo, Jeff? What about a banjo? Yeah, what's he not? He's not feeling good, or he's just really tired lately. Yeah, that's funny. Well, I need the 3 picks. Yeah, my dad played the banjo for a while. He liked it. My uncle was in a string band, a Mummers string band. He played the banjo. So, yeah. He used to have it in the closet, my dad, and if I'd go up and touch it, he'd get real mad. Yeah, you know that Pulp Fraction is very busy people. They're all over the place. Oh yeah, that sucks when you're renting. Yep, I understand how that happens because Sarah, I fall into that once in a while where my days and nights are completely messed up, and I'll be um, up all day and sleep. I mean, sleep all day and up all night. But Becky does her best to keep me on track with that because I could easily sleep during the day and be up all night. I hate that. Yeah, I think they'd be great people to meet at a show or something, Sarah. I can't do that, Steve. TJ, I have to have my late night fixes. Well, Kelsey, you have a great night. Talk to you tomorrow. Tell David we all said, be safe at work tomorrow because I know it's supposed to be icy on the roads a little bit tomorrow morning. So we'll check you guys out later. What? Yep. Tone, how are you doing? Good night, Kelsey. You have a great night. There, everybody, there's another one that works non-stop, almost 7 days a week. I don't see how her and my son do it. They both work so much. The Goody Sapphires are very interesting, David Theory. I definitely have it on my wish list. I want to get about 3 or 4 of them maybe at some point and put them in, get some really nice arboreal enclosures for them. I was watching a video today where a lady was trying to feed it. And when she dumped the water into the little bowl, it come running out. She had to chase it all around the house. It was funny. Sarah, how many eggs, or how many on average, about the Poecilotheria metallica Goody Sapphire does an egg sac have? I mean, you were talking about the LPs have up to 2,500 babies in it. How many does a Goody Sapphire have in it? Do you know? What did she lock up with, Tone? Was she normal? And what did she lock up with? Okay. I was just curious. Versicolors are amazing too. Uh, they're definitely, I got one and I definitely want to get more. And then I want to get some Carabiner versicolor. The Carabiner versicolors. I got the avicular, and I want to get some Carabiner versicolors. Norvis, how are you doing today, sir? When are you going to start doing your Thursday streams again? Yep, good name, TJ. Good name. I'm going to assume that you meant pewter there, right? I'm not doing too bad. I'm not going to complain. Yeah, that's what, this time of year, everybody seems to be very busy. It's hard to get stuff going and stuff like that. Do you plan to do any breeding of any kind, Norvis, with your tarantulas and stuff like that? Oh, thank you for looking that up, Sarah. That's a lot. Huh. Now I see what Edward was talking about. All the ones that he that accident happened with. I could see why he was so upset. That'll be cool. The blue dwarf beauties I like them. Or how does a tarantula time salute, bud? Um, how does Edward do it? Eh. Oh, yours just molted, right? Yeah. Youper, how are you? Pink Fox, how are you doing? Yep. Brad, how are you? Well, at least you stopped in, and I'm glad you stopped in. Yeah, Norvis, I got a few now, and it's I find them fascinating, and I plan to get a lot more. They're just very fascinating to me. Norvis, how many do you have in your collection, if you don't mind me asking? Well, we know you have too many to count, sir. I've seen how many you have. Gee, your collection is just enormous. And it's getting bigger every time I turn around. You just had an unboxing the other day. It was great. David Theory, do you have any eggs coming? Do you have any good locks going? And you too, Uper, do you have any eggs coming? Anything lock up for you? You're expecting to have the surgery on your thumb, huh? I think you and Dale are in the same boat. He's got to have surgery on his knee. That'll be amazing, Sarah. Oh, Dale's was today. Okay. I didn't know you had surgery that quick, Dale. Well, one good thing about ball pythons, though, is there is no set season. You can breed them year round, so you just do it when you have time. But you got to be consistent once you start, and I know you know that. Oh, they're shooting for next Monday. I apologize. I was just going by what David's theory said up there. David, you're goofing me up. So Uper, you got any? Are you still in here, Uper? Do you have any pairings going on? You got anything locking up and expecting any eggs on anything? Well, I hope it ain't a long recovery for you, Dale. I really don't. Yep, Slash, you had the day right. Just a little, David, you had the right day right, but the wrong date. Uh, Yeah, but what are they? Are they secrets? Dale, were you able to go to that reptile show? Good night, Stevie. You have a great night. Thank you for stopping in here. Oh, that sucks. Sorry you couldn't make it to the show. I think there's a show coming down by you, ain't there, James? I'll have to come up with more topics to discuss like I did yesterday. Like yesterday's topic was all about the people blocking up the aisles and the reptile shows and making it so people couldn't get the booths and stuff. I'm gonna have to definitely start doing more topics. Oh, that's a good cause too. That really is a good cause. Dale, I have to admit that's a good cause. What do you plan to start pairing up here, Tone? I was waiting for that a comment like that, David. I really was because I was thinking, I was going to come up with something like a comment similar to that, but I didn't. Yeah, now see that ain't right, Dale. That's not right at all. Albino male to a lesser male to butter. Oh, that's gonna be cool to see. Tone, very cool to see. I wish you the best of luck. Oh, see, you're even getting better. I hope you have lots of clutches with lots of eggs. Oh my, I got something in it there. Oh, that'll be great to see. Um, are you going to be able? How long is it going to take you before they're large enough to sex their molts? Oh, see, you should do good then. That'll be cool, Dale. I hope you do it. I hope you get your certification. So do I. I hope the odds are in your favor 100%. Okay. So when they molt, are you going to sex the molt, see what you got? I keep my room right around 80 degrees for the tarantulas. They all seem to do very well at that temperature. Brad, thank you for stopping in here. You have a great night. And let me know how the breeding goes when you do pair them up. Yeah, going to school for any of that stuff always gets expensive. And you would think it would be cheaper, but I don't know. You think the state would have some kind of program you could take for free to get certified, wouldn't you? Yep. Good night, Brad. Good night for sure. I have a my OBT is getting her adult colors. I hope it's a female, but it's getting its adult colors. It's about it was real tiny when I got it, but now it's rumps about the size of a nickel now, a little bit bigger. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. You got me thinking here, Tone. I'm gonna tell you a story here in a minute. Yeah, it sucks when it comes to anything that. Yeah, see how that works? Deal definitely works. It's always against everybody, I guess. I don't know. Well, anyway, Tone, I have these rats, right? And, I breed them and everything, and you get attached to these guys a little bit. So I brought them over, and I'm feeding them off, and I dropped one in this cage, and this snake sat there, and the rat got there and looked and just froze, didn't even move. The snake curled up beside it really slow, and the rat would not move. The snake wrapped around it, didn't bite it, just really slow, wrapped around it, and then the rat still wouldn't move. And then when the rat was getting ready to like move away real slow, the snake just slowly squeezed, didn't bite it or nothing. It was kind of, I felt sorry for the rat. I was like, gee, but it is what it is. It's nature. It's what they eat. If you're gonna keep these animals, these are things you have to deal with, I guess. And like you feed them off, they didn't eat them, so you had to take care of the rats or whatever, and then you fed them off. Yeah. Feed the female like 2 roaches a week, and the male like 1 roach maybe. Oh yeah, what? Yeah, yeah. TJ, you can't bond with the feeder rats because that's or the feeder mice or whatever you have because that's what they're there for. They're specifically bred for that reason. Yeah, C-tone, when you put it in there, you became attached to it. It's like, what are you doing? I'm your buddy. Help me. What did I do to deserve this? No, it happens. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember he was teasing you about that, Tone. Yeah, it's nature. It happens. Uh, and you know what? If you didn't have that snake, someone else would have that snake and be doing the same thing. So it's just one of them things that happens. Yeah, I was bit by a rat pretty good once, right through the finger, and it pierced my finger. It wasn't really deep, but it was right on the fingertip. At that moment, this is when I worked at the store and had the store and all, and I was like, "That's it. You know what? This thing bit me. It's out of here." And I threw it in with a snake right away. Oh, Tone, that's funny. You have these snakes, but yet you're scared of the food that they eat. That's a. Well, I'm glad you're getting over it, though. You know. And Sarah, I seen that video that Ed put up a while back where he got bit through the finger, the top of his finger, by I think it was a hairless rat. That thing looked bad. Yeah, rat bites do suck. Um, I really don't look forward to ever getting bit by one again. Yeah, Ed is at the haunted mansion being held hostage by an entity. Well, could very well be. He's not in here, so well, that'll be amazing to see. Is it like a new morph, completely a new morph, or is it like a combination of stuff? Yeah, Ed goes ghost hunting once in a while, I guess. Yeah, I remember that video. It was a pretty tough um, bite. I seen it. Yeah, any rodent bite hurts. They got really long teeth. All rodents do, and they're not scared to say it. Use them. I mean, he didn't say. Oh, yeah. Well, see, that happens too. That's another thing I was talking to. You get into this thing. It's with anything. Like I was talking to a friend today. Uh, you get when you're doing anything, even when it's anything, snakes, anything. you end up hitting this, what I call the wall of like, I don't have a real name for it other than you hit this wall where you're like, you know what am I doing? Why am I doing this? You know, it's just like, it doesn't have, uh, I don't have the energy to do this no more, or the desire. And then these people turn around and they'll sell all their stuff. And what happens when they do that? Months later, they turn around and they're like, wait a minute, I shouldn't have did that, because it's just something that passes. It might take a year or so, but it'll pass, and then you'll be wishing you didn't get rid of your stuff. I mean, I've been there, and I had a good sized blood python collection, and like the retics and the berms, and I got rid of them, and then now I'm thinking, well, if I would have kept the berms and stuff, but now I'm to the point where when I start thinking that way, I just put it out of my head and it passes, and I'm back to going good again. Taking some vitamin D, very good for cold, prevent you from getting colds. And I also got my vitamin C. Although I'm almost out of vitamin C, guys. Oh yeah, making some crazy stuff, right? And that's another thing. People get crazy about stuff and stuff like that, and then bam. Yeah, I like ball pythons, geckos, and teas. I had a really great breeding collection of crested geckos. I mean, we used to produce a lot of crested geckos, and then I was like, I don't know. I lost my thing for the crested geckos, but now Becky's got all these regular geckos down here, these leopard geckos, and I'm digging them. They're hers, but I like them. But it makes me want to get crested geckos again. So now if I get crested geckos again, I'm going to raise them up and hit it hard. I like the crested geckos. Oh, no, you don't have to apologize for that, Uber. Life gets in the way, man. Do I still have a fish room? I have my tarantulas in the fish room, TJ. Like, yeah. I'd have probably kept the anaconda myself. Yeah, crested geckos are pretty cool. They're a little more work than I'm gonna say they're a little more work than like your leopard geckos and stuff like that, because they climb and they get on the sides, and when they go to the bathroom, it runs down the sides. So it's not like you could just wipe out the tub, and you got to clean the tub. 29 ball pythons now. That's very. You're getting up there, Tone. You're getting up there. It's called my. What are you talking about, Jeff? It's called your freezer. I'm lost somewhere. Oh. I have two. Okay, let me see. I'm really hungry for a Kribo right now. Yes, that's a definite one I want to definitely get. I don't, I've never seen one at a show though. I've seen some other things at shows, but never a Kribo. What are you talking? Like a yellowtail Kribo or blacktail Kribo? What are you talking about? I like the yellowtail and the blacktail Kribo, and then the unicolor Kribo. I like them all. The bug is very contagious. I turn around. Oh, don't worry about it, George. I turn around and I get a couple tarantulas. Next thing you know, I want more and more and more and more. Black Pearl, yes. Black Pearl has the Kribos, yes. Yeah, you did tell me, Sarah. You did. You told me once you get one. Now I'm fascinated with them all. At first, I was like, maybe one or two, and now I'm like, nope. It's growing fast. I would love to have a lot more. Yeah, theory. I hear you. I hear you. I'm right there with you. Except try to have like 30 or 40 geckos once. And all the indigos. Yes, I like the Texas indigo, the Eastern indigo, and the Mexican indigo. See, but the Eastern indigo is protected. So, with them being protected, there's a lot of things you have to follow if you ever wanted to plan to breed them or anything like that. So, if you want something cool that gets just as big, the Mexican indigo is really nice. Texas indigo is too, but the Mexican gets a little bit bigger than the Texas. Finding the ones what that you got. Yeah, you don't even have to bring them in your house because you got that facility. You could take them right in there, keep them in a room about 80 degrees. They're really cool. The Mexican black king snakes are amazing. I used to have a bunch of those too. Now the price is going through the roof with them, but they used to be cheaper, and that's when I got rid of them when they were cheaper. I was like, see, there we go again. There goes me with my, they're not really worth it. And then here they are worth a lot of money. Crazy. Why can you not have an Eastern there, if you don't mind me asking, Uper? Hermit crabs are pretty cool. The Black Kings are extremely awesome, Uper. Black blood pythons are very awesome. So 320. Yeah, they're expensive now. George, I have to agree with you. Yep, they were down to like $50, and I was like, so I got rid of them. and then now they're up to 200 and something. See how that works? I'm going to tell you guys something right now. You know what the next big up and coming thing is? And, you guys aren't going to believe me on this, but the next big and up and coming thing is bull snakes, like your hypo bulls, your albino bulls, all the bull snake. They're the big up and coming thing in the next 3 to 5 years. I'm telling you right now, they're going to be huge. Huge. And I guarantee it. When I say huge, I mean huge. Oh, yeah. Can't keep them in stock. You don't know why you can't keep them there? What, did somebody tell you can't keep them there? You can't keep Easterns anywhere unless you get a permit. So you have to get a permit. When you call Black Pearled, they tell you who to contact. They like when I called them, they knew exactly what individual to talk to here in this state that would get it approved. You just got to go talk to that individual, and he'll probably tell you the exact name of who to talk to because he deals with people all the time. Yeah, see, they all got a spot of white on them, George, okay? They can get 2 spots of white, like one scale under the chin. It's actually 2 scales on each side of the chin, right there. Or they get a big patch of white. The big patch of white's a little less desirable, but the ones that get just the 2 little spots, they're the ones that you'll never get a totally black one ever. They'll always have a white spot on them, a white spot on the chin. Yeah, that puffing snake is pretty cool. Bull snakes, yes, TJ, bull snakes. Yep, that's why I said $100 for the ticket. So you should be able to get one up there, Youper. Yep, that's a good goal to have. Yeah, when you look at them, you want the ones with the least amount of white on the chin. If you can get one with the 2 little white spots on the chin, if you go to my Facebook page, you can go back and scroll down and look through my Facebook page, and you will see my black king snakes that I'm holding. 2 little white spots under the chin. Just 2. Oh, Georgia. Yeah, that's different. See, Georgia's different. And that's because Georgia is its own. They have Eastern indigos in Georgia, I believe. Not many, but there are some. And then that's what the problem is. I don't even know what the rules are in Florida for the Eastern indigos. That'll be cool, Tone. Let's see some videos. I only wanted the P Metallica and my wife. Yeah. Yeah, they should. There should be no problem with it. You just, when you put them in there, I don't think there'd be a problem with it. they do much better when it's a tub that they've lived in for a while. Yeah, that's Georgia's kind of strange. Like the corn snake. I don't get the corn snake thing either. I mean, I know corn snakes are from there. The red rat snake is from down there. I don't see why that would affect you from having corn snakes. There are so many more corn snakes. I seen the video up, but I didn't get a chance to watch it yet, Georgia. But I'm going to watch it. Trust, I will go back and watch it. The pokies are awesome. Yeah. Yeah, with that, and that's I don't know why that would be, but yeah, I'm not. I know never to move to Georgia now. Does anyone in here breed their own? I do. I breed my own rats. I used to breed the roaches, but then Becky was scared of roaches. But now I got tarantulas, and I wish I was still breeding roaches. TJ, you have a great night, buddy. Thank you for stopping in here. You have a great day tomorrow, and we will see you on the next live stream if you're capable of getting in here, and keep up the great work on your channel. Did you get any new snakes, James? I thought you said you were getting one. I don't remember if you said you did or not. You okay, Andrew?
I'm losing everything. I can't find my charger or anything.
You took it downstairs with you.
I don't know where it's at.
Oh, yeah. Scorpion's still in a bad mood, huh? They do that. Well, that would be cool to see, David Theory. You think it's a boy, huh? That would be cool. Now you need to get yourself a girl and have more. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then you're gonna do a video so we can see it, James? Reagan, thank you for stopping in. And have a good night, Reagan. Yeah, you're SVAX wicked. I know you're always telling me about it. Why would you have a problem? Why do you think you would have a problem if you got bit by a tarantula or something? What makes you think you would have trouble making it to the ER? Well, I'll be looking forward to it, James. Yeah. You know who's got a good deal on him? that Steve for the balls guy, his store that he's opening up, he's going to have a bunch of those vivarium thermostats and stuff like that, and he's got a good sale going on them. In here. So, wait a minute, what's this? It's James. I mean, George. Why do you think that if you were to get bit by your tarantula or stung by your scorpion, that you wouldn't make it to the ER if you had to go to the ER? Are they good ones, Theory? Are they good thermostats? Just talking about you, Steve. Tone was up here talking about them, the new vivarium thermostats and stuff, and I was telling him that you're going to have some on your website, I believe. And I said that you'll have, you're going to have them up, you'll have a good price on them, I'm sure. I don't say prices because I don't know what your price is going to be, but I know you're going to have them. And I was telling people. Oh, no problem. VEs are easier to use. Yeah. And that's what I need is easy to use because, it's me. I do. You're going to hatch them out. You're going to see what you get. You're going to keep some holdbacks. You're going to turn around and sell the rest. That's what you're going to do. Put the link for your site in here, Steve. There you go. Let's go. There's his link. I'm sorry. I'm just. Somebody said something to me. Yeah. Tone, check it out. He's got all kinds of stuff on there. You will be pleased. I'm trying to get it. Did you hear my question, George Aquaballs, or not? I don't know if you heard my question or not. I was just asking if you. I was asking why don't you think you would make it to the ER if you got bit by one of your tarantulas? And who do you want to email you? Oh, okay. Because I know they proved that most people that are allergic to bees and stuff that get bit by tarantulas have no effect from the tarantula, but they do from bees. But if you have multiple insects that you're allergic to, um, if you have multiple allergies to other bugs, yeah, I can see what you're saying. Lampatone. You got bit by what? I got bit like 30 times by stung 30 times by bees once. I didn't have no problems. Uper, thank you for stopping in. You have a great day tomorrow. Like I was telling you, don't shovel too hard with all the snow. And stay warm, my friend. Keep the number away from those gold diggers. Very good, Steve. Very, very good. Yeah, fire ants are on a whole nother spectrum of animals and insects and stuff because most people who get bit by fire ants have an allergic reaction to fire ants and have to go to the ER. It's kind of strange. I don't see why what it is about them. It's like those jumping jack ants they have in Australia. Same thing. Most people get bit by those have to go to the ER too. But I think anything that bites you in Australia, you have to go to the ER, even if it's your dog. Because everything. Becky, I was telling Becky, I said, we should go to Australia for vacation once. And she's like, no, I'll get off the plane and get bit by a mosquito and die. Yes, Steve, you have a great night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, buddy. You have a great day. And if you're headed home here in a couple minutes, you drive safe getting home. And everybody, go check out Steve's page when in the beginning of February, when he has it up and running and he has all his stuff on there. I have to agree with you there for the balls. She kind of jokes around when I say that because it's a joke because everything that bites you in Australia is either venomous or deadly, you know. Yeah, see, you didn't have any reactions. No problem, Steve. No problem at all. Tone, you're so funny. Tone, you're hilarious, my friend. You're just funny, funny, funny. Come out looking like a pufferfish. Now, if you want to talk about a bad bite, my daughter Emma, got bit when we were in Oklahoma. She got bit by a brown recluse spider on her, right where her butt cheek meets her leg. Twice, one on each leg. And she ended up getting this hole in her leg, about that big. She had to go to the hospital and everything. She was in the hospital. It was bad news. Bad. It seeped. All kinds of stuff came out. It was big, nasty. Yeah, my brother-in-law used to catch black widows when he lived in Arizona. And when we lived there, and he got bit on a finger. He had no ill effects at all. But the kid down the street got bit. The guy down the street got bit sitting on a park bench. Who came up and bit him in the back of the leg. He had to be in the hospital. That's how bad it affected him. So I guess that each person's body reacts different to venoms and stuff like that. I have a friend who, you get them yellow jackets or hornets or whatever it is that dig the holes in the ground, and he would run over it, step on it, and run over the hole real quick, and a whole bunch went up his pant leg and up the back of his shirt and got him real bad. Yes, you did, Jeff. You did very well. Not a problem at all. I don't think you had any issues whatsoever other than it hurt and you had a big red spot. I have problems with latex. I'm highly allergic to latex. And I'm thinking, because I did some work here, I was gluing something up and I was using Gorilla Contractors glue. It's not like, it was this weird type of glue. And I got it on my hands. And I still got sores right where the glue hit my fingers at. It hit this finger, right there. It hit right there, and then it hit all right in there. And then I got some on the wrist over here too, out the wrong side in here. And that was all from glue. And that's been weeks, and it still hurts. Yeah, it was about the size of a lemon. It was even oval shaped, and it was big. Two of them, one in each leg. They gave her. She was on all kinds of medicines and everything. Had to keep going back to the doctor because they kept having to drain it, and it was bad. Are you? Very interesting. Can you eat bananas and mangoes, or are you just allergic to latex? Yeah, if you have a problem like that, you need an EpiPen. When I was a kid, I was about 6 years old. This big bumblebee, I had a hat on that had a rim all the way around it. We were outside playing, and this one a bee flew into my ear, and I thought it was a fly. And I put my hand over it, and it stung me deep down inside my ear. My whole ear swelled shut and everything. It was bad. You don't eat either, huh? Why is that? You just don't like them, or have you ever eaten a banana, or have you ever eaten um a mango? How about pineapple? Do you eat pineapple? You get sick. See, that's there you go. Yeah, that's strange. You're allergic to bacon, huh? See, it's funny how that works with the allergy to latex. I can eat pineapple, I can eat bananas, and I can eat mangoes. Okay. But if you put a rubber glove on your hand and you touch me and grab me in the hand, it will blister and my skin will be so bad right where the hand print is. Right where your hand is will be a blister and the skin will fall off. It's really weird. I'll go into anaphylactic shock and everything from latex. I can't be around Play-Doh because Play-Doh has latex in it. Can't be around any rubber balloons. Emma's the same way. Can't be around them. The Venomous Duo. How are you doing? You watched a game, of course. The Eagles game? If you're talking about the Eagles game, yes, I watched the Eagles game. Definitely a breathtaking game. What about you, Tone? Did you like that game or what? I liked how he called a timeout right when he was getting ready to kick the ball to goof up the next kick. Yeah, Reagan, and you can go into anaphylactic shock, so I would listen to your mother. Stay away from him. Definitely stay away from him. Good move. The question was, did you watch the game? The Eagles game, and did you like how he called a timeout right at the moment when he was going to do the kick, and it goofed him up because that kick was good, and then the second one he messed it up. Yeah, they were saying that, but then today they're saying he didn't, and the review I seen, it looked like his fingers touched it, and it tipped it to go off. As a Vikes fan, you can't say nothing. Yeah. Well, we're diehard Eagles fans, Tone and myself. I bleed green. My wife bleeds green. I got all kinds of Eagles stuff. We were born and raised in Philadelphia, so yeah, the EpiPens don't work for boys. Those Reagan, they don't work. Is it goat? No, 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 no. I could tell you that. Yes, Tone, I have to agree. Now, next week is going to be tough. Now, Tone, don't forget, Reese's Python. Is a Saints. fan, huge. So I've already been giving them crap about next week. We get past the Saints tone, we're definitely going to Super Bowl then because there ain't nothing stopping us then. It's just getting past that first of all. It's like last year getting past the Vikings, and they were like, we weren't supposed to do it, and we did it, and then we're unstoppable. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I've been texting them and telling them, man, So we'll see how it goes, though. I said, wouldn't it be cool if it was a complete repeat of the Super Bowl of last year? Eagles, New England. Yeah, that's true. I'm not. Yeah, they'll slip right in there. Watch. Where is Casey? I love that one. I follow the Eagles whether they win or they lose. Doesn't bother me one bit. And the Venomous Duo. I have a Minnesota Vikings jacket. It's bought to me. I got it 20-something years ago, but I still have one. Okay? So if you had to pick today, Tone, who do you think is going to be in the Super Bowl this year? Yeah, Dale, the Pats are okay, but are they going to cheat to get there and cheat to win it again? Or is it just going to be they're going to play like they did last year where they weren't allowed to cheat and they lost? Yeah, I think it should be a good game. I actually thought the Bears Eagles game was good. I really, that was a nail biter. And then I thought, that's it. They're going to get in field goal range or make it, and they didn't. So Raiders. Yeah. Yeah, you're playing with the deflated balls and all that kind of stuff, and you're getting the playbooks from the other teams and going through them and things like that. That's okay, though. Yeah, I don't know. The Patriots might not make it there. See, the Eagles versus the Rams. That's 1980, and they lost. Do you remember that? No, they didn't play the Rams, did they? They played the. Who'd they play in 1980? I'm trying to think when they went to the Super Bowl. They played not the Rams, the Raiders. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Do you think the Eagles could beat the Rams, though, Tone? Here's the deal with the Patriots, okay? I'm not saying they're not a good team because they are. All right. But they just make it too many times. I mean, it gets kind of boring to see the same team in there. Not giving your team any trouble, Dale, because you know what? If they make it there, they do deserve it. I'm just saying, I think they get there too much. I agree. Nobody can take anything. Brady is one of the greatest to ever live. Yeah, Brady deflated his fumbles. That's kind of funny that you're saying that, but I'm not giving them any. I'm not denying them anything because they're good. I'm just saying, you know, the Eagles need to get there about 4 more times before we can. Yeah, but he was instructed to do so by Brady. Brady said, "Look, I give you an extra $50. Go deflate them balls, man." Prove it. It's hard to prove it when you got the kind of money these people have. Okay, let me ask you this, Dale. All right. I understand that you really like, they're your team or whatever, which is understandable. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you found out that the balls were deflated, did you feel a little disappointed in the team? Did you feel just a tiny bit disappointed, thinking, wow, maybe if the balls weren't deflated, they wouldn't have made it? Yeah, that's true, Tone. He's in Cancun living it up. Oh, God, that's funny. That's a good point. So, play for the Lakers. Eh. Yeah, he was a crackhead with a gambling debts. So of course he lowered the balls to get the money to pay the debts. It's a a vicious cycle, Dale. Yeah, I know you can't take it away from him, but if that was my team, I would be just a little bit upset. None of your business. How you doing? Honestly, no. No, I don't know if anybody does. I know I'm not. I don't. Never lived in California. Yeah, correct, Tone. I have to agree with you. Just wait. Mm-hmm. Do it. Oh, no, wait. What was that? Timeout. No, he's been booted because we don't play that stuff, man. Now we're going to go back. And I'm going to have my guy that's listening on the phone is going to trace back his IP address. And when I get it, I'll put it out there for everybody to know where this individual's from and where they live. And then I'll give you my opinion of who I think it is. Boot, boot, boot. That's it. Boot, boot, boot. I knew when he asked about the Hobbit movie, he was going to get to something. And that's why I was like, nope, don't watch it. Yeah, it was definitely with steel toe boots. Went right up his. Never mind, I ain't going to tell you. We may have Reagan still in the room. Who talks like that? That idiot. That idiot's who talks like that. And the comment he put up there after that, I don't think he can do that. I think he's incapable. Otherwise, he wouldn't be bragging about it, right? Yeah, that's his holy spot. Yep. Yeah, no, see, I'm the same way. When you're on somebody's live stream, you should have respect and you know, not give nobody a hard time. But you know what? That goes with territory because that's the type of stuff that happens. Now I expect another one to pop up here any minute that we don't know. Same thing gonna happen again. Because that's what they do. It's one person, they got like 4 or 5 accounts, so come on and try to mess with everybody on here. You'll make it sick. David, how is Jennifer Theory doing, by the way? You're a pirate on your off days? Good, just tired. That's good. I haven't seen her put a video up in a while. Is everything, I know you say she's good, but just had me concerned because she was doing so good doing videos and then she just stopped. Kids. Should have known. Little kids will drive everybody crazy. I'm sorry to say that, but It's the truth. And then you work past it, and then they get older, and then they leave home. Oh, hold on a minute, guys. Hold on a minute. Hello. 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 Let me call them back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, works fine. I don't know what the problem is. Bye. Hashtag Team Grandma had to find out what was going on. I had to find out what was going on. Which ones did you see there, Aquaballs? George, what did you see? Delusional. You're funny. You know, the deal is with kids, you were a kid once yourself, and guaranteed you acted the same way. You might not think you did, even though your parents might have been stricter or things like that, but you did. You acted like that, and now that when you see your kids doing it to you, you're like, son of a gun, what the hell am I doing? It just shocks you. That's all. And that's why it's like that. But yeah. Yeah, that will happen, Tone. You gotta watch those kids. You better hope they don't push you off the hover chair and then steal it from you. Because I heard of that going on. Especially on the West Coast. Unless it's your kids doing it. Then they'll just push you and leave you lay there. Oh, two times with your kids, huh? Oh, the hover mafia. You got his man. Well, what movies did you see, Tone? Not Tone. George. And have you gone hunting? I've gone hunting. I think Theory's gone hunting. How do you figure that's lucky? I'd rather have 100 boys than another girl. And Becky said the same thing. And don't get me wrong, Emma's an angel. She's a great kid. Never in any trouble. Knock on wood. But, the mouth. The mouth will get you. I gave you a ticket. You're funny. Emma is awesome. Thank you, Ed. Ed. Mine ain't working, but thank you, Slash. I've heard that from people that they like it, so I don't know. I'd have to go see it. And I do, Tone. I have a good one. That I have to agree with you too there, David. Girls are, and I don't envy you to have 5 girls. I don't. See, you're one of these guys, aren't you, Tone? You go to the movie theater with your hover chair. You go in, you watch it. As it's getting over, you slip out and you mingle with all the people, and you slip back into the next movie theater to watch it again, don't you? I heard that movie was supposed to be pretty good too, but I don't know Aquaballs. Oh, you're so funny. That's good. I'm glad, Dale. You were telling me that before about your daughter. You must be very proud of her. You pulled out your hair. Maybe one of these times when you pull out some more hair, if you have any on the sides, it'll pull the brains out. I'll have to check it out because it looked like a movie that I would really like to see too. So I'm gonna have to check that out, George. I will. Lesser, 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 lesser. Jeff, is that what you were gonna say? What movie, Jeff? What movie was awesome? Spinal Tap. I don't think I've ever seen that movie. I'll have to definitely go check that one out. I don't know. I'm not sure that I would like it, but I'll check it out anyway to see if I do. I might like it. You never know. Yeah, some teenagers get like that. David, yes. Emma's 17. She can get an attitude, but she only gets an attitude with me or her mom. When she's out somewhere, she's the nicest person. And I would rather her give me and her mom an attitude than people out there. House of Inverse, how are you doing? Any bullies ya? Yeah, and it seems like it just happens that way, David. I'm not sure. Good. Well, congratulations on the malt. Not going to complain. Not going to complain. Actually, doing pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good and everything. I'm not going to complain at all. That's okay too, Tone. That really is okay. Very good. You can do a video of it so we can see it, or If you don't buy me this, I'm not your friend. Yeah. It's on your Facebook page. Did you put any in the group or no? And did you get my text about the pumpkin patch? The name of the small being different? Okay. I'll go check it out as soon as this is over. I put some pictures up today of the of my OBT. Yes, correct. I don't know if that's how you spell it, but correct. That's yeah. My OBT starting to get its color. When I first got it, it was brown. Like a almost a black looking. And when it was a sling, and now it's starting to grow, and it's getting oranger and oranger and orange. I think they're one of the most beautiful tarantulas there are. They have attitudes, of course, but they're still one of the most beautiful there are. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm looking at this thing, and I'm thinking, when this thing gets bigger, how hard is it going to be to rehouse? Yeah, but I can do it. Yeah, it's a sling. It's a little bit bigger than a sling now. It's starting to actually. It's about the size of its abdomen is about the size of a dime now, I would say, and it's maybe a little smaller than a dime, but it's getting orange and it's looking good. Yeah, Carabiner versicolors suffer from SIDS, right? Theory. Yep. Its legs are still got the hair on it, but they're not really orangey orange yet. They're just starting to get there. But the abdomen, when I first got on, the abdomen wasn't orange at all. Now the abdomen's orange. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna do it in the bathtub or nothing like that. I'm just gonna do it right out. You can't I think that if you're gonna have these animals, I'll do it in the tub, so and have a catch cup, but I'm not gonna go all out and do it in the bathtub or nothing like that. Did you get the place, House of Inverts, and are you moving? Yeah, I'm sure. When you put them in a tub, if you put baby top powder around the top of a tote. When I say tote, I meant tote. You get a tote, you put the old house in there, and you put the new house in there. You put baby powder around a tote. When it gets to the baby powder, it can't cross it. Yes, they have some really huge ones at Walmart. What, the Caribbean versicolors? Is that what you mean, the Carabiner versicolors, I should say? Yes, I've seen some very nice big ones. And that's what I'm going to get. I'm going to get a really big one. That could be very well. And they have a lot of babies too, David. I seen one guy pop an egg sac out and he had like 300 in there or something. But yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Getting one of them great big totes. You put the baby powder around the rim of it. When you do the rehouse, if it gets out, it can't get up to this one here. When I did the rehouse from the first to the new one, It got out and ran around the tub. And I'm looking forward to doing more hay houses and getting more tarantulas. I really am. Because I enjoy them a lot. Ed from CMC, how are you doing, sir? How are things going where you're at, Ed? Yeah, they're fun to have, David. And I know you had them before, so you know. But I find it relaxing, I guess, just like I do with the snakes and the other reptiles. You just got home. You're another one that works all these hours, man. You work your butt off. Who are you talking about? Me? Slash? I could. I could see myself with 500 to 1,000 of them. Easy. Yeah. But I could see myself with 500 to 1,000 easy. It's just I get an addictive personality when it comes to things. Why, Jeff? Why are you doing that? You are so addicted to those things, Jeff, and you're going to sell them. Well, if I start breeding, I could easily get into the millions, I'm sure. But yeah, I could see myself just having a personal collection of thousands easy. Like I was saying, I have an addictive personality when it comes to stuff like this now. Like the reptiles, it can get out of hand easy, but if I can handle it, I'm good. House of Inverts, you name it, he's got it, I'm sure. Ed, have you gotten any eggs or anything yet? Or any locks? Any good locks going? Losing interest in what? What do you mean? Jeff, I don't think that's a good idea, buddy. You love your guitars, man. If you do it, I think you're going to be sorry. I think you're going to turn around and be like wishing you didn't do it later on. I'm serious, Jeff. Yeah. Buy it, keep them on, and play them. Yeah, Jeff, I would say go ahead, do it, but I've known you for a long time. And we've been really good friends for a long time. And one thing I've noticed about you is you have one passion that is extremely that you're passionate about more than anything else, and it is your guitar collection and your guitars. Don't do it, man. Please. You're losing interest in All Exotics, House of Inverts? Why is that? Is there something that just doesn't appeal to you about it, or what? You know, Jeff, I've never said this to any, oh, then, because you said all invert, well, all exotics. I don't understand what you're talking about up there. Then I must have be lost or something. If you sell your guitars, Jeff, it'll hurt me, man. Oh, you need more exotic. Yes. So do I. I need a lot more. Uh, it would hurt me. And they're not even my guitars, man. Because I know I've talked to you every day and I know what they mean to you. I really do know exactly what they mean to you. David Theory, thank you for stopping in here, buddy. And thank you for coming in here. And do you see what he said, Slash? You will regret it eventually. You may not regret it at the moment, but later on down the line, it will come back and you'll be like, man, I should not have done that. Seriously. Okay. A House of Inverse. So you getting the place out? Are you moving for sure? Or did you get the place? Or you don't know yet? I can't remember what you said up there. The 17th, you'll know. Okay. Pulling for you, buddy. I really am. I hope you get it. Mason's Fish, how are you doing? Chinese made stuff too, Jeff? Or Mason, thank you for stopping in, buddy. You have a good night, good day tomorrow, and be a very responsible individual. Don't know. Well, guys, we're going on over 2 hours here, so I think I'm going to call it a night. And I want to thank everybody for coming in here. Sorry for what? Nothing to be sorry about. Mason, House of Inverse, Jeff, Dale, George, James, David Theory left already, Ed, and anyone else I may have missed. And none of your business. You have a good night too, buddy. Because I know you're still watching somewhere in here. All right. All right, guys. Peace out. Talk to everybody tomorrow. Everybody have a great night. Everybody be safe tomorrow and have a great day. House of Inverts, man, thank you for stopping in. I'm going to go check out your stuff here in a couple minutes, your pictures that you put up. And we'll talk to everybody later. Peace. Ed. I will talk to you later, buddy. Maybe I'll text you in like a few minutes or something. Peace.